special Thursday night edition of Boys High School Basketball.
Full court, 2-2-1, some half court, 2-3-1, some man, some zone. So we're going to have to be ready for anything and adjust. Hopefully, make the right decisions on the floor.
Doug, thanks for calling the pregame. Best of luck against North Central and in the sectionals as the #1 seed. Overall, I guess there's something I haven't talked to you about since you had your draw. Overall, you're pretty pleased with where you're at or came away in the draw?
Yeah, actually, we couldn't have really drawn it out much better than that. There was 3 teams going in our draw that were pretty good record-wise, us and Jefferson and Wayne Trace, and we got away from, one of them being a seed, and the other one drew into, Jefferson drew into Wayne Trace's bracket along with Sonora. So, we got buffed in Montpelier. Not to say those 2 teams are slouches by any stretch of imagination, but as far as record-wise, we got to where we wanted to be.
Doug, thanks for your time. Good luck against North Central and in the postseason.
All right, thank you.
For all of your spring sports needs this season, remember Bill's Locker Room 3 on the square in downtown. All at your spring sports headquarters in this tri-state area. Bill's Locker Room 3 on the square in downtown.
Sumner Tractor Parts, the pioneer on Beacon Center Road, handles a big selection of used tractor and combine parts. Plus, they handle used tractors, too. But there's more you should know about Sumner. They handle tractor tires, rims, radiators, and manifolds, too, for just about any tractor you might have. A really nice thing about doing business with Sumner Tractor Parts is that you'll save your hard-earned money every time you make a purchase at Sumner.
Ball North Central hosting Archbold tonight, and North Central coach James Ackridge joins us. James, coming into this one, 11-7 overall, but the big thing going in, it has to be a feeling of relief going into the Striker game tomorrow night, knowing you already have a BBC championship, so I guess good place to start. Congratulations. Mission accomplished, one of your goals to get that BBC title.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. It was a satisfying feeling. I have 6 seniors that worked extremely hard over the last 2 or 3 years. And all of the hard work paid off for them.
Another good thing for you, and you and the kids especially right now, the way you've been able to regroup, too. I mean, disappointing weekend with losses to Hilltop and Montpelier, and you've been able to rattle off 3 straight since, and got to be pleased with the way the kids have kind of gathered themselves after that double weekend setback.
Yeah, it simply was this. We started to make free throws. I don't think it could have been any simpler of a solution. We just started to make free throws, and therefore we rattled off 3 wins.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your opponent. You're going to see Archbold this evening, obviously a very deep, very talented basketball team. I know you've had a chance to scout them. Your thoughts on the Blue Streaks here in a big non-conference game, kind of a tournament-like game.
Yeah, what a great test before tournament. We're really approaching this game as a boost to get us going for tournament time. Obviously, Archbold is a very good team at 14-5 with a very tough schedule. They present a number of problems in the post and on the perimeter. They're a very experienced team and a very well-coached team, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
What are you talking to your kids about right now, knowing of what Archbold is capable of doing? What do you have to do to kind of set yourself up to put yourself in a position at the end?
Well, I think we're definitely going to have to get out and guard their perimeter players. They got about 6 perimeter players that can hit the outside shot, and then when they're hitting the outside shot, they can go down into the post, and they can cause some problems into the low post as well.
A basketball team that, like yourself, I guess if it gets tight, they have struggled also at the free throw line, although they're shooting like yourself a little bit better at the line as of late. So maybe one of those factors to keep in the back of your mind is this game, if it stays close late in the contest.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk with Coach Krause over the weekend at tournament, District 7 All-Star voting, and we talked about our free throw woes. And, yeah, we've been struggling a little bit from the free throw line, but and they have been struggling as well, and it's been a #1 problem for them as well. But like I said, in the last few games, we've been able to put our free throws in and be somewhat successful at the free throw line, which has helped us rattle off 3 wins.
James, another night you're going to have to deal with some emotion, kind of similar to a homecoming night when this is your final night. Some quality kids are going to leave or play their last game in front of the Eagle fans. So another night you're going to have to deal with some emotions on senior night.
Yeah, we've talked about that, but obviously it's going to be an exciting game. We have a great team coming in. We have 6 seniors playing their last game in the gym, and so I think it's going to really work out for plus on our side. I think they're going to come out fired up and ready to play.
Zach, thanks for your time. Good luck against Archbold, and then, of course, we'll see you on Tuesday in the postseason as well.
Okay, thanks a lot, Andy.
Nice throw, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Instead of spending some quality time with his son.
Give me all you got.
Okay. Oh, Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we read a book for a while, huh?
Yes, PowerLink can make everyone's life better, including yours.
Thanks, PowerLink.
Call 1-800-346-2288 today to order PowerLink from Adelphia. Sign up now and get your first 3 months for just $19.95 per month, plus a free self-installation kit. Call 1-800-346-2288 now and save over $150. PowerLink high-speed internet access, only from Adelphia. 1-800-346-2288. Offer ends soon. Service may not be available in all areas.
The Ramada Inn.
Ohio, as we close in on the opening tip tonight of this North Central and Archbold matchup. Heist, we've heard from the two coaches. Let's get your thoughts on this one. Beginning North Central at home, emotional night, final home game. Andy Short, 11 points away from 1,000, but a very, very good basketball team coming in at Archbold. What are North Central's keys tonight?
Well, I'll get Andy Short lots of looks, but his other talented teammates also must step up tonight. The bench could be very important for North Central tonight because Archbold's going to get after it defensively. There's not any question about that. Slow Jason Rose, but there are so many other players, other talented people on Archbold's teams that's really, you can't concentrate on just him. Must box out well on the boards and hit their foul shots.
Heist, does this become equally as important? I mean, mentally you want to be there every single night, but even tonight with you know, the overriding factor of Andy needing 11 for 1,000, your final home game for a lot of quality kids. I mean, does it become even more important tonight? You've had to deal with a lot of these as well.
Well, sometimes it's a very emotional night for the seniors, and in most cases, the seniors seem to step up in their last game in the home gym. So we'll have to see what happens here, but certainly, but it also could work against them if they get too hyped. Some teams can't play too hyped up, and it depends a lot on these kids.
All right, let's talk about Archbold. They've won 4 of their last 5, but that one loss, you heard Doug Krause talk about, just a dreadful performance, mostly defensively over at Napoleon. So they really want to get to a game and try to atone for that last basketball game. What do they have to do on the road here to get win number 15?
Take advantage of their size, especially with the post-ups, and you can post up some of their guards. In other words, attack the post. They also want to shoot the perimeter well, obviously. Know where Andy Short is at all times. Do not let him beat them. Solid defensive effort, which we're going to see. It's Archbold. Create turnovers with craft, with their presses, and at the half court. Go deep into their solid bench to keep fresh legs in the game for defensive purposes.
Pre-game show tonight being brought to you by Rent-A-Center, your home furnishing and accessory superstore where same-day delivery and instant approval with no credit needed is the norm. They are conveniently located in the south end of Bryan in the Walmart shopping plaza. That is Rent-A-Center, your home furnishing and accessory superstore. While we are right here, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups being brought to you by the Plaza Motel south of Bryan on State Route 15. For the Archbold Blue Streaks, who come in at 14-5 overall, they finished in a 4-way tie, believe it or not, for the NWOAL second place at 5-3. Starting at a guard will be Trevor Fruth, a 6'2" junior. At the other guard, Tad Litweiler, a 5'11" junior. At a forward, their leading scorer, Jason Rose, a 6'3" senior. At the other forward, DJ Selgo, a 6'2" sophomore. And starting in the middle, another sophomore, Joel Roofer, a 6'3" sophomore. Archbold is coached by Doug Krause, now in his 18th season.
For the 11-7 North Central Eagles, under the tutelage of James Zachrich. At guard, Andy Short, 6 foot even and a senior, and Jason Martin, 5'11" and a senior. The center, Phil Slagle, 6'3" and a senior. And your forwards tonight, Greg Hewlin, 6 foot even and a senior, and Seth Miller, 6'1" and a senior. Your officials tonight are Matt Kearns and John Banks.
All right, let's take a timeout. Your starting lineups brought to you by the Motel south of Bryan on State Route 15. layup is good. Jason Rose. Team.
Good string.
It's 2-0 Archbold with. Back. Mentioned Archbold 14-5 on the season. 4 of them. The BBC. Bounce pass out on top now to Rose between the circles over to the right side to Litweiler. Litweiler guarded by Greg Hewlin. Nice look out in front to Fruth, down low, turnaround. Rose won't get it to go, but he will earn a trip to the free throw line.
No, I believe they got it on the ground.
Nope, it is on the floor. Okay. So out of bounds to the Blue Streaks. That foul going against Greg Hewlin. 6-foot senior for North Central has his first, the game's first. Sending it in is Fruth all the way out in front to Joel Rufer. Over to the right side of the floor to Litweiler. Back out now to Fruth, and they'll set the offense. 5:40 to play, first quarter, 2-0 Archbold. On the right side, Litweiler dribble drive to the baseline out in front to Fruth. Close to an over and back. It will be an over and back. They say Fruth was over the mid-court line.
Third turnover for Archbold. North Central has 2, and that's highly unusual for Archbold. These are
far sideline inbound coming for the Eagles to Jason Martin. Martin, ball hawk, nearly had to take it away. Pressure from Litweiler. Martin now able to get it across the timeline to Hewlin. Hewlin attacking on the right side. He's trapped out in front. Morris throws it out in front. Ball is tipped away. Grabbed by Rose. Rose, nice spin move into the paint. Up with a shot. No shot. It's on the floor. And we have a foul called on North. Michael Kinston. A 5'11" junior will report in for James Ackridge. Trevor Fruth now to trigger in for the Blue Streaks who lead 2-0. Snap pass right corner, setting and firing for 3 is Rose. No good off the iron. Rose kept it alive for a teammate inside Litweiler, and he sticks it in the side of the rim. Who has the arrow? It will be North Central basketball.
Well, there was a defensive team rebound for North Central. Their first rebound.
I've had a few of those happen.
What's that?
Sticking it like that in the side of the rim.
That's no touch. Shooter's touch, right?
Yeah. Across midcourt, Kidston with the possession. Right side on the dribble. Now the pass to Andy Short, still looking for his first shot attempt of the night. Short, ball hawked by Litweiler. Skip pass over left side of the baseline. Martin attacking. Nice bounce pass for Slagle. Mishandled. Kick out now to Short. Short dribble drive. Hangs. Shot rejected by Rufer. Two-handed block to Rose. Sending it right side and losing it going up was Litweiler, and he lost the possession out of bounds.
Turnover number 4.
2-on-1 gone awry, and right now sloppy beginning to this basketball game, really both ways. 4:40 to play first quarter.
2 bad passes, a fumble, and a walk for Archbold.
2-0. Archbold maintains their lead. Andy Short over to the right side now on the wing to Kidston. Kidston pull up 15-footer, no good off the dribble. Battle for the rebound, deflected into the hands of North Central. Short for 2, nails it just above the foul line. Andy Short deadlocks the basketball game at 2, and he's 9 away from 1,000. Dribble drive left side, Selgo turned away by Short, Short on the baseline. Out now to Fruth. Trevor Fruth between the circles on the dribble. Archbold moving right to left, firing right side down to Litweiler. Tad Litweiler guarded closely by Kidston and threw that behind a teammate, and it will be another and over and back. And now Doug Kraus going to turn to his bench. He's seen enough turnover woes, and he'll go to Mark Cruz, 6-foot senior, to come in. And it will be in place of Tad Litweiler. Out of bounds to the Eagles. They will play for their first lead of the night. 3:55 to play, first period. 2-2 basketball game. Short down low for Slagle, low on the right, double down on him. Muscled it up still, lowering the shoulder, missed the shot. Skying for the rebound is Rose. He has 6 boards a game. Up the floor now to DJ Selgo on the left wing. Selgo cross court, wide open 3. Cruz, bingo! Foul on the play on the inside. They will count the basket. It will be a personal foul on Joel Rufer of the Archbold Blue Streaks on the inside push-off.
On the clear out, trying to get to the offensive rebound.
So he'll have his first. Here comes Jeremy King, a 6-foot senior, reporting in for the Blue Streaks, coming in for Rufer. 3:38 remaining. Archbold has a 5-2 lead. 3:38 remaining in the first period. Archbold, by the way, captured the JV game here this evening. In the backcourt, Kidston with it in his hands, dribbles ahead into the forecourt. Over to the right point. Kidston, cross-court, dangerous pass. It was deflected, but run down by Jason Martin. Martin between the circles, guarded by Cruz. Angling right on the dribble. Martin on the way to the basket, fouled from behind by Mark Cruz. And Jason Martin will now go to the free throw line. Nice, good attack.
Yeah, nice dribble penetration by Martin right down the right side of the lane. And no one left to help. And so Cruz tried to block it from behind, making him earn him at the foul line.
And something that has been a chore for both Archbold and North Central this year, although North Central has gotten their average up to 59%. Martin misses the first free throw of the night. 59% foul shooter. Greg Hewlin back in. Seth Miller sits down for North Central. It is 5-2. Archbold out in front. 3:21 to play here in the first period. Second Martin free throw on the way is good. 1 of 2. Another substitution. Kyle Pettit coming on in place of Jason Martin for the Eagles. So the Blue Streaks will bring it to the attack. Up across midcourt comes Trevor Fruth. Fruth with the possession over the left point to Jason Rose. Rose looks left, now comes back over to the right to Jeremy King. King dribble drive through the right side of the paint. Basket is good, and he'll go to the foul line.
Strong move by Jeremy King.
And that foul going to go on Phil Slagle of North Central, and yes,
King's third.
And now King to try to finish the three-point play is able to. Jeremy King at 54% foul shooter. Archbold at 60% for the season. You look at some of those numbers, it's amazing. One team has 14 wins, another has 11 shooting free throws, and you know they've been involved in close games.
Well, they have to be getting it done in other areas, obviously.
On the right side near carry by Kidston. Out to the foul line to Slagle. Nope, off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound Jeremy King looking to extend this 8-3 Archbold lead.
Excellent box out by King to make that happen.
Travel called on Fruth in the right corner.
Another unforced turnover for Archbold.
Dan Beal will check into the lineup now, a 6-foot junior for the Blue Streaks in place of. He'll be in for DJ Selgo. Out of bounds to the Eagles, who bring it up across midcourt, or will attempt to. Pettit loses the handle, now fires up the left sideline for Andy Short. He is guarded right now by Jeremy King. Short on the left side, hand checked on the play. Foul on the floor, and will be on King. And that's his first. Out of bounds now to the Eagles. Again on the left sideline. 3 team fouls apiece, and we're at the 2.5-minute mark of the first period. 8-3, Archbold out in front. Andy Short with the basketball with the 1 field goal. Fires right side. Kidston hoists a 3. Nope, too strong. Rebound though, Hewlin offensively. Hewlin working the low square on the right side. Muscles it up and home.
Nice move by Hewlin. Kind of deked the defender and jumped at a strange angle and hit it.
8-5. North Central cuts it to 3. Fruth on the left point with a basketball. Back cut now. Challenging is Rose. Up with a shot, no good, but Jason Rose has earned a pair of free throws.
Is that Hewlin?
And it will be on Pettit, they say.
Well, that's a break, because it would have been Hewlin, it would have been his second.
Jason Rose to the free throw line. 75% foul shooter, 15.6 boards a game for Archbold. And Rose buries the first free throw. Martin in, Pettit out for the Eagles. Archbold, the #1 seed in their Division III sectional. They will play either Bluffton or Montpelier in the sectional final. North Central, perhaps deserving of a seed, not getting one. Unseeded will play unseeded Edgerton.
Well, there were a lot of people who thought they were deserving of a seed.
And that's a whole nother story for next Tuesday night when we break that down a little bit. Rose connecting on both free throws. It's 10-5. Bottom line, North Central will play Edgerton, winner to get Eden. Left side of the floor now. North Central possession. Jason Martin on the wing. Top of the circle is Short. Traveled with it. Caught it. Kind of hop-stepped and then started into his move, and it will be a giveaway back to the Blue Streaks.
Saw a little bit of a lane to his left and forgot to put it down before he took off.
Out of bounds on sideline right to the Blue Streaks, who get it in with 1:45 to play. Thursday night boys basketball. We're in the first quarter. 10-5 Archbold. They've led all the way. Jeremy King, crossover dribble to the left side. Stop, pop, 8-footer baseline left, no good. Miller the screen and rebound for North Central, gives off to Martin. Jason Martin behind Andy Short. Nice athletic grab.
Hands.
That was coming for this Andy, and I wouldn't have had hands. Martin to the baseline, skips it out. 3-ball Kidston. Going to be too strong. Way off target. Rebound, though, to Miller. Seth Miller on the right baseline. Nice wraparound pass. Hewlin low on the left, and he traveled with it.
Intimidated maybe a little bit by the by the Navy Blue, surrounded by 3 players. Ball fake, and dragged his pivot foot.
Kurt Klein going to get off the Archbold bench now, and right now we are seeing one of those reasons Archbold's able to win 14 games, the depth, the bodies that they're able to run in and shuffle in throughout the night, Heiss.
Yep, and it's got to be to their advantage.
Klein, high on the left, now circles over to the right side off a double screen, popping and looking for the catch, and going to be behind him for Mark Cruz. And near turnover, deflected out of bounds by Kidston.
Yeah, nice hustle by Kidston on the dive, trying to save it, but could not quite get to it.
In the backcourt, Archbold will bring it in, and now they'll move it right to left. Klein has assumed the controls at the point with Fruth out of the lineup. Under a minute to play, first period, 10-5 Blue Streaks. Left side, again, a deflection. This time, Seth Miller getting into the passing lane of Jason Rose.
Now North Central playing hard, really getting after it defensively.
Phil Slagle back in. Greg Euland sits for James Ackridge. Rose now brings it into the backcourt to Kurt Klein. Klein across midcourt, left side now to Cruz. Cruz back out to Klein. Klein between the circles. Left-hand dribble on the left point. Picks up his dribble. Hands off now to Rose. Rose has a clear out if he wants it. He'll take it. Fades, fires. Tough shot. 15-footer left baseline. No good. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by North Central. Martin up ahead for Short. Short crossover to get into the paint. 10-footer fading, and he missed it. Rebound on the inside is secured by Eddie Beal, or Danny Beal, I should say. Up the left side now to Cruz. Cruz, and it'll be an offensive foul on Mark Cruz on the left baseline.
A little too aggressive to the basket. Would have been better served to jump stop and shoot over the defender.
Plenty of time now for the Eagles. North Central will be facing full court pressure from Archbold. Cruz will sit down with his second personal. Laselgo replaces him. 10-5 Blue Streaks. First quarter that's been marred by some sloppy play. A lot of turnovers here. What will North Central come up with on their final offensive possession? 15 seconds and counting to shoot. Martin, top of the circle. Martin looking for a screen. Now coming right side all the way to the baseline. Martin sends it out. Now they'll find Short, top the key. Fumbled it a bit, sends it up. Going to be an air ball. And may have been deflected. No, they just say it was an air ball. Out of bounds.
Yeah, he lost control of the basketball on the way up. If it was touched as he was gathering it to shoot it, but not after he released it, or during the release.
1.6 to shoot. Half court heave, no good by Klein, and we have a quarter in the books. It's Archbold 10, North Central 5. Back to Pioneer in a moment.
Camco Incorporated in West Unity, Ohio, has over the years become a vital part of the Williams County community. In addition to providing over 250 excellent jobs for area residents, Camco has made it a point to become involved in the local community by supporting the efforts of local groups, organizations, and individuals. Camco Incorporated in West Unity appreciates all the hard work and dedication that local athletes put into working towards successful seasons. Camco Incorporated in West Unity.
Well, the scoreboard says made that first quarter really sloppy.
Yeah, turnovers for both teams. Archbold, many of their turnovers basically unforced. Both teams getting after it defensively, which is going to cause a few more turnovers. But basically, turnovers for both teams is what they're going to have to work on.
Well, for Archbold, it'll be Roofer, Klein, Selgo, Litweiler, and Chris Baden on the floor. North Central counters with Slagle, Martin, Euland, Kidston, and Andy Short. Andy Short, by the way, 9 away from 1,000. He had just the 1 field goal in the first quarter. Archbold basketball, left elbow with it is the Litweiler, who flips it out to Klein. Over to the right side now to DJ Selgo. Selgo starts to attack on the right wing, pulls back on the dribble, picks up his dribble, hands it off now to Tad Litweiler. Litweiler looking on the back cut, now on the right-hand dribble, right point. Over to the left point now to Baden. Chris Baden hands off to Klein. And Kurt Klein checks for a call from Doug Krause and will set it up. Firing right side now to Baden. Baden off a screen behind the arc, now top of the key to Joel Roofer. Roofer looks deep, nice back cut, finding him. Roofer to Klein, laying good low on the left.
Nice execution of the offense by Archbold. Good patience, nice execution, got themselves an easy basket.
Blue Streaks have their largest lead right now at 12-5. Picking up his dribble is Michael Kidston. Fires over to the left point now to Jason Martin. Martin to the foul line, kicks right side to Short, and he traveled with it. That will be turnover number 6 against the Eagles. 13 turnovers, 17 points in 9 minutes of basketball. Somewhere James Naismith isn't smiling right now, is he?
Although I'm sure he likes the way these kids are playing defense on both teams.
Yep, and the way they're playing hard.
Game number 20 for Archbold, number 19 for North Central. Turnaround in the paint by Roofer is no good. Baseball pass is too tall for Hewlin. There will be another turnover, number 7 for the Eagles. Up the right side now, Baden is shut down on the wing. Out to Klein. Klein, bounce pass into the corner. Baden jacks up the 3. Too strong off the back of the iron. It clangs, and Andy Short with a rebound. Short will walk it up now across the timeline. Minute and a half gone by, second quarter, 12-5 Blue Streaks. North Central basketball moving left to right. Martin top the key to Slagle over the left wing to Michael Kidston. Kidston fumbled out in front just for a moment by Short, but he recovers. Andy Short, here comes the jump, the double on him, gets it to Kidston. Down low for Hewlin, deflected away by Selgo, and there is that intensity defensively.
Helping recover defensively, and North Central thought it was going to be easier to get it to him, kind of lobbed it a little bit. Got a piece of it, knocked it off the Archbold defender.
Knocked it off the North Central. Okay. And it will be, and there was some confusion. James Ackridge thought it was tipped by Archbold, but it will be Blue Streak basketball.
Went off a North Central player.
Jump shot off the dribble at the foul line. 15-footer knocked down by Chris Baden. And that'll make it 14-5. North Central trailing by 9. Spin move by Kidston. Looking down low on the low square to Slagle. Half hook turnaround, fouled on the play. And that personal foul going to be on Joel Roofer, and that's going to be his second foul of the ball game. Jason Rose.
Well, that's not a bad substitution.
Reporting in. Phil Slagle steps up to the stripe for a pair now. First one on the way is going to roll in for him. Slagle, a 56% foul shooter. As Roofer probably will be done for the first half with those 2 fouls and 5:40 remaining in the first half. 14-6. Archbold with the advantage. One more free throw. Bends and sends, and Slagle buries that one as well. So to make it 14-7 now. Up the left side, Archbold comes quickly. Baden going to the basket strong. Flipped it up, no good. Got his own miss. Skipped it over to the right side. And that jumper from Selgo from 12's no good. He got his own rebound in traffic, and a travel called, though.
Come down in traffic. There was a little bit of contact. Couldn't maintain his balance and walk.
North Central dodging a bullet there because of very poor job rebounding on the defensive end for the Eagles, that exchange. 5:20 remaining, first half, 14-7 Archbold. North Central possession. Martin attacking, and another travel. How many of those have we seen in this first half, Ice?
Probably 6 walks in this first half. 6 of the 17 turnovers.
Easy.
7 of them, yeah, have been walks.
Now it goes back over to the Blue Streaks. They will have another shot across the timeline over to Selgo. Back out in front to Klein. Klein looks left side to Jason Rose. Clear out for him. He'll pull up on the jumper. No good. Rebound fought for. Hewlin is able to secure it for the Eagles.
They dared Jason Rose to take that 3. Said, all right, but they didn't hit him.
Hewlin up to Martin, and Jason Martin is blocked on the play, and our blocking foul called on the dribble drive.
Be Kurt Klein. His first, team's 6th.
5'11" junior for Archbold. Out of bounds to North Central. Andy Short looking to trigger in. Short into the right corner now to Martin, and Martin walked the tightrope on the sideline and turns it over. Intercepted by Rose. Rose high on the left of the basketball. Skip past Selgo. Open for 3. Good. Timeout, James Ackridge. 4:41 to play. First half, 17-7. Archbold suddenly by 10. We'll be back in a moment.
Sumner Tractor Parts, west of Pioneer on Williams County Road R, handles a big selection of used tractor and combine parts, plus they handle used tractors too. But there's more you should know about Sumner's. They handle tractor tires, rims, radiators, and manifolds too, for just about any tractor you might have. The really nice thing about doing business with Sumner Tractor Parts is that you'll save your hard-earned money every time you make a purchase at Sumner's. At Sumner Tractor Parts, west of Pioneer on Williams County Road R.
Back here in Pioneer, Ohio, 4:41 to play here in half number 1, Heiss, and suddenly 7-2 run by the Blue Streaks to open this second quarter, and they're up double digits at 10.
Well, right now I think Archbold's depth's taking its toll as they just keep throwing fresh legs in there, and they just keep getting at it defensively. North Central rattled a little bit offensively. They can't seem to execute, and I think a lot of that credit goes to Archbold's defensive pressure.
It is 17-7.
North Central basketball, Short, Hewlin, Kidston, Pettit, and Miller. Archbold will counter with Rose, Selgo, Fruth, Baden, and Litweiler. Andy Short looking to inbounds the basketball. Here comes that pressure, 1-2-1-1, and a foul called on Litweiler as Pettit is knocked to the deck, and it will put Kyle Pettit on the free throw line now, 1-1.
Litweiler's first.
Pettit, 20 of 39 on the season, 51%.
You know, the defensive philosophy for Archbold could very well be get after it hard, and if he fouls, so what? Send him to the foul line. We have a lot of people, so we're not going to run out of people to play. If they don't shoot the foul shots very well, and Pettit hits the first one, it's just like a defensive steal.
Pettit trying to make it 2 for 2 at the foul line. Second one on the way. Nope, going to be off target. He'll split the pair, and it's 17-8 now. Up the left side, Baden. Low on the left, kicks out now to Rose. Rose all the way out on top now with the basketball. Over to the left side to Baden. Chris Baden, lob coming, back cut for Rose on the right side. Powers it up and in, low on the right.
Nice strong move, Jason Rose. A dangerous pass that somehow got there.
Up the right side now to Kidston. Kidston across midcourt. Into the corner, they'll trap Seth Miller. Miller threw it away along the baseline. Intercepted, getting into the passing lane is Baden.
11th turnover.
And Baden then throws it behind Selgo, but it was deflected by the Eagles.
I think Andy Short flicked it from behind. 11 turnovers for North Central, 6 in this quarter, 8 for Archbold, 1 in this quarter.
Well, Heiss, you heard Doug Krause talk about the woeful effort defensively by Archbold against Napoleon. Was not pleased at all. I think message got through.
Yeah, it's not woeful. At least the effort tonight is not woeful defensively.
Left side, Baden jacks up a 3, and he'll rattle it home. 22-8, and Archbold now starting to assert themselves. They've outscored North Central 12-3 in this period. 3:40 to play in it. In the right corner, Kidston will bring it out, hand it off now to Martin along the baseline. Martin leaves it for Hewlin. Ball off his fingertips, grabbed by Litweiler. Up the right side to Fruth. Fruth stops on the point, now sends it over to the left side to Selgo. Selgo attacking, 15-footer off the dribble, no good. Long rebound, rattled around, grabbed by Short. Outlet now to Pettit, middle of the floor into the half court. And Pettit has it poked away from behind, stolen by Jason Rose.
Cannot relax when you have the basketball against Archbold.
Rose to Fruth, back to Rose for 3. Nope, not going to go. Rebound tipped out by Litweiler. Fruth can't get to it, though. It'll belong to North Central.
That'll go down as a team rebound for North Central. They have 11 rebounds to Archbold 10, so there's a stat maybe they're doing a little bit better job.
Zeb Lillard in, Kyle Pettit out. Hewlin also will leave the lineup as Slagle comes back. Basketball to the North Central Eagles. 3 minutes to play, first half, and it's 22-8. Up the right side, Kidston gives off now to Andy Short. Short, nice snap pass down low. Martin hanging in the air, drew the contact. It will be a 2-shot foul. If they got Baden, that will be his first.
I think they got Rose.
Okay, it'll be Rose
for his first.
And to the line will be Jason Martin.
He's 1 for 2 this evening.
Regular season boys basketball finale tomorrow night. Hope you'll be with us from Montpelier as the Locos entertain Hicksville. And Martin gets the roll on the first one. Saturday night then we will have the girls sectional finals from Bryan. Edgerton Eden in game 1, Hicksville Hilltop game number 2. Second free throw from Martin, in and out, no good. And it's 22-9, Archbold with the lead and the basketball. 2:50 and counting to play first half. Left side on the wing, Selgo snaps it out on top now to Baden. Baden off the dribble, tries the 3, nope, too strong. Rebound on the inside, going to Martin of North Central.
That may not be a shot Doug Krause liked. Too soon.
Short for 3, off the dribble, knocks it home on the right wing.
5 for Andy, he needs 6 more.
2:25 to play, and importantly though, more importantly, he's cut it to 10. Oh, nice look wide open, maybe too late though. Snap pass by Cruz, now a scramble for the loose ball. North Central going to beat Archbold there, and then a hold called on Jeremy King.
That's King's second.
Well, and as you already alluded, Heiss, this is all the bottom. Yeah, look at them in front of us. And remember, they're missing one of their key components in Danny Borchard, he has been out, just a freshman, but has been playing a lot for Doug Kraus, but is out of the lineup with a broken foot. They hope to have him back, Doug Kraus said, by tournament time. Remember, they have that extra few days getting the bye.
Watching him here walking on the sidelines. Doesn't seem to be favoring it a great deal, so maybe they will get him back.
And the front end of the 1-and-1 from Kidston is no good. Archbold will grab the rebound. Up the right side to King. King on the baseline. The runner up and good. Jeremy King, 12-footer right wing. And it's 24-12 now. Archbold has doubled up North Central.
5 for Jeremy King.
2 minutes in counting to play. Double dribble on Andy Short.
14th turnover. That's when Coach Zachrich looks at his stats before he goes down the locker room. He's not going to be real pleased.
Nice again, and mentally, this has absolutely, I don't think, anything to do with Andy Short needing 1,000. I think maybe just mentally a situation is the Archbold factor in effect tonight. Archbold coming in, Archbold, you know, they intimidate a lot of teams.
Well, yeah, that's quite true. I don't know how long Archbold and North Central have played, but you know this is Archbold. It's a big school, and that's certainly a factor.
Nice drive, left side layup. Good DJ Selgo, very aggressively going to the goal.
Just no help defensively. He beat his defender. No one from North Central released to help. 5 for DJ.
Biggest lead of the night now, North Central trailing, or biggest lead of the night for Archbold. North Central trailing 26-12. Kidston stop off the dribble, left side jumper on the elbow, no good. Rebound, Beal lost it, scramble, Lillard has it. Lillard loses it, Beal has it back. Jump ball, arrow to North Central. And the Eagles, with 1:27, will have the possession back. 12-point first half so far being held by the Archbold Blue Streaks. Triggering in will be Jason Martin on the baseline. Not much to talk about tonight as far as any other scores. Only a handful of other games going on this Thursday night boys basketball edition. Andy Short, left point with a basketball. Short gets a screen, goes all the way into the corner. Jump pass, too late though. Fruth stole it, stepping in front of Martin. Nice outlet to Beal. Beal racing to the basket on the right side, lays it in. Danny Beal with a good catch in traffic, then split the double and lays it in. 16-point Blue Streak lead. Martin on the right side may have gotten away with a carry, as then fouled on the way to the basket.
He got away with the carry.
And Jason Martin will go to the free throw line, drawing contact, as Miller and Hewlin will report back in now.
Fouls on Kurt Klein, his second. Marson back to the line where he's 2 for 4 tonight.
Martin's first free throw attempt is up, and it is good. This is double bonus the rest of the way for North Central, last minute 4. Hewlin replacing Slagle. Martin was in for Lillard. 28-13, your score now. Archbold out in front. One more free throw for Jason Martin. Second toss is up and no good. Back of the rim. Long rebound, grabbed out of the, or off the bounce by Selgo, giving to Fruth. Let's see what Archbold elects to do with 55 seconds to play. Staring down this man-to-man set defensively. On the right side, they'll go to Selgo, top the key to Rose. Over to the left side to Fruth. Nice look down low on the block. Turnaround jumper, Beal, off glass and in.
Nice kiss off the glass, Beal on a fadeaway.
And a pretty look by Trevor Fruth. 30-13 now, Blue Streaks. 35 seconds to play. Michael Kidston, right side. Hands off now to Andy Short. Short, top of the circle. Short, looking left side, nobody home. Wanted Seth Miller, thought he was diving for it, diving to the basket for it, but did not happen that way.
16th turnover for the Eagles, 11 of them in this quarter. Archbold has 9, which isn't good, but it looks a lot better when you compare the two.
Well, final possession of the basketball, or of the first half of the basketball game, with 15 seconds remaining in it. 30-13, Archbold out in front and looking for more. Over to the right side to Jason Rose. Rose has it taken away by Miller. Nice hustle, Miller, to tip it over to Short. They have time. Short with 4, Short with 3. Three-pointer on the way just before the buzzer, no good. And that will wrap up your first half. Archbold able to pull away in that second quarter as they outscored North Central 20 to 8 in it. Your score at halftime, Archbold 30, North Central 13. Universal Screen Print halftime report is coming your way next on WBNO.
Good luck to the North Central Eagles tonight from the Pioneer Pizza Barn. Indulge your sweet tooth after the game and place an order for Cinesweets at the Pioneer Pizza Barn. Have them as an appetizer or after you've finished off one of their mouth-watering fresh homemade pizzas done to...
Keisler back here at the Eagles Nest in Pioneer. It's 30-13. Archbold with the lead, and so far a bit premature on that message because Andy Short still shy of his 1,000th point.
We're certainly rooting for Andy to get his 1,000 while we're here.
But right now the bottom line is North Central has to find a way to do a much better job of protecting the basketball. Now, Archbold's defense not only enforcing turnovers, but every possession for North Central just getting shots away. Even if they don't turn it away, every possession, it looks as if they're laboring because of the defensive effort.
It's a very swarming defense, a helping defense, and they're just very well schooled in it, and every possession is a struggle for North Central to get a good shot because of the good defense.
All right, what is James Zackridge talking about? What do you do? What do you diagram? What do you talk about? I mean, is there anything that you can diagram, Heis?
You want to set better picks in their offense. Set better picks. You got to set your man off better. Oftentimes, kids, stuff will work against some teams because they don't get after it as hard. So when a team plays that solid defense, you just have to execute fundamentally better. Set them up off the picks better. V-cut better. Set better picks, etc. It comes down to a more solid fundamental game, and run your motion. Don't jog it. You got to go hard.
All right, let's take a look at the first half numbers here. Archbold in front of North Central, 30-13.
Okay, scoring for Archbold: Jason Rose with 6, DJ Suggo 5, Mark Cruz 3, Jeremy King 5, Kurt Klein 2, Chris Baden 5, Dan Beal 4, for a total of 30. For the North Central Eagles, Andy Short 5, Jason Martin 3, Phil Slagle 2, Greg Hewlin 2, Kyle Pettit 1, for a total of 13. Rebounds, Archbold leads that by 1, 14-13. Archbold has 10 turnovers to North Central's 16. Archbold 3 of 3 from the foul line. North Central 6 of 11 for the foul line. The stat that counts is one on the scoreboard, and the scoreboard reads Archbold 30, North Central 13.
Halftime activities brought to you by Universal Screen Print north of Montpelier on State Route 576 for t-shirts, hats, jackets, banners, flags, embroidery work, signs, trophies, and awards. Give Debbie Brenner a call at Universal Screen Print, located north of Montpelier on State Route 576. That phone number is 419-485-8621. More to come on the Universal Screen Print halftime report. It's 30-13. Archbold leading North Central. We'll be back with more after these messages.
The Ramada Inn on State Route 15 Montpelier is proud to help bring you tonight's tournament game and wishes the area athletes the very best. Call the Ramada Inn today to find out about their amazingly low rates at 1-800-851-8300. Be sure to ask about their jacuzzi rooms, daily lunch and dinner.
Zackridge has to do, or what he's talking about that they have to do to try to make things a little bit more smoothly in the second half. But also a key point to bring out, Heis, as well, is I'm sure he's mentioning, guys, we're not out of the game completely, but there's no such thing as a 17-point possession.
Yeah, you're not going to make it up in just a couple possessions. You have to have good, solid possessions each time now. Every possession becomes extremely important. You're going to have to execute much, much better in the second half offensively. It's so tough because Archbold gets after it defensively, but that just makes execution that much more important, and they're just going to have to do that, set better picks, etc., and get it done.
Heis got a feeling that Doug Kraus has a pretty simple message to his kids at halftime.
Don't let up.
Is that no other analysis
Don't let
needed?
up. That's all he needs to say. Don't let up.
30-13. The only concern, I mean, it's not as if Archbold was faultless in that first half, right?
Well, if he's gonna continue to teach, which I'm sure Doug Kraus is, he's gonna talk to them about the turnovers. They had 10 turnovers, and I'd say 5 of 6 of them were rather unforced errors, and they're gonna have to protect the basketball better.
So our score at the break is 30-13. Archbold leading North Central. We will take our final break of the intermission here on the Universal Screen Print Halftime Report. And when we come back, we will have second half action between the Eagles and the Blue Streaks here on WBNO Sports.
You finished off one of their mouth-watering fresh homemade pizzas done to perfection. Visit the Pioneer Pizza Barn, proud sponsor of the North Central Eagles.
And we can attest to firsthand that those Cine-Suites are done to perfection, aren't they?
No question about it. They brought us a few, and they are darn good. I would highly recommend them to anyone that wants to go up there to the pizza bar and get them. They're very good.
Want to thank the Pioneer Pizza Barn for those, and also, of course, for helping us out on tonight's coverage. Boys regular season basketball will wrap up tomorrow night as Montpelier will entertain the Hicksville Aces. Montpelier coming in at 8-11 and Hicksville at 12-7 tomorrow night. Remember, Hicksville throttled Montpelier in the opening game for both those teams earlier, but obviously both teams very, very different. And Montpelier on the heels of, I thought, quite easily their best outing of the season with that big win over Liberty Center last Friday.
That might have been their biggest win of the year, a minor upset. And right now, Montpelier has to feel good about themselves. They have those 8 wins, and they're playing a very good brand of basketball. They also go deep into the bench. They have, after the first 1 or 2, they have 7, 8 kids that are pretty equal, and that could work to their advantage on a given night.
You look at Hicksville, they are in the midst of as good a season as the Aces have had in a while, although they've been solid the last couple or 3 years under Randy Headley and Dan Turnbull, but 12-7 and unbeaten at home this year. They were 8-0 in Hicksville, so their struggles, all 7 of their losses have been on the road. They have wins. You know, they knocked off a very good, and at the time, a state-ranked Ayersville team. So we know Hicksville is very, very capable as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a good basketball team. Randy and Dan have done a great job over there, and it just seems that they have the kids out, and the kids are playing hard for them, and they're doing a very nice job over there at Hicksville. Hicksville seems to get athletes, and they're getting it done the last couple, 3 years, and you hope that that'll continue for Hicksville.
By the way, we did not do the game, but we want to take an opportunity to congratulate Doug Kraus. Earlier this season, he picked up career win number 250 at the varsity level.
Wow, not bad. Not bad at all.
253 and 136
overall.
overall.
Stop and count, see how many of those I gave him.
Well, we mentioned the possibility of some North Central basketball history tonight. Andy Short trying to become the 9th boy all time to get 1,000. The most recent, of course, Chris Fiddler. In fact, we have seen the most 2 recent.
I was going to say, weren't we
Greg
here for
Stuckey
that?
was the other one as well we were here for.
We seem to get a few of those, so maybe we're good luck for Andy. Let's hope.
And we gave up a number to Cal Coy and Kyle Martin as well, who are on that list.
You guarded it.
That's true. North Central will be on the defensive side as we open the second half. Archbold's Trevor Fruth bounce pass left side. Seth Miller denying it away. Gets on the deck, saves it to Roofer. Nice pass, though. And out of the scramble situation, Roofer down low for Rose and an easy
nice
2.
assist by Roofer. Kept his head about him. Picked it up and looked under and saw Rose and got it to him easily.
And it's 32-13 now. Andy Short dribble penetration gives off now to Martin. Martin, and the ball is kicked as he starts his dribble drive along the right side.
I tell you, when Andy Short touches the basketball, there's just a lot of navy blue and gold all around him. Drew 3 defenders that time.
Selgo, Roofer, Fruth, Rose, and Litweiler for Archbold. Miller, Short, Slagle, Martin, and Hewlin for North Central. Over to the left side now, Seth Miller with a basketball. Miller skip passes intercepted by Tad Litweiler. And the turnover woes continue for the Eagles. Litweiler to Selgo, right side, Fruth wide open, can't get the 3. Battle for the rebound, Litweiler on the inside. Nope, we have a foul call, no shot. It'll be a personal foul on the Eagles. Perhaps Phil Slagle. No?
I'm not sure they're sure at the table.
Martin is who they give it to. Slagle had the look on his face like I didn't do anything. That's why I guessed him right away. But it will be on Jason Martin, his half's first foul. Inbounds to Selgo, top of the key. Thought about the 3, now starts to dribble right, backs out to the right point. Selgo, snap pass cross court to Litweiler, who gives off now to Trevor Fruth. A minute gone by, quarter number 3, 32-13. It's been all Archbold since that second quarter began. Fruth, look down low, nice head and ball fake. Joe Roofer, no good from Trevor Fruth. Ball is lost then by Slagle, taken back away by Archbold. Off the dribble, Litweiler sticks the jumper left baseline.
Good looking shot by Litweiler. That's his points of the evening.
34 to 13.
Points. He has 2.
And now Archbold threatening to really open this thing up. 6.5 to play here in this third quarter. Down low, Hewlin fades and knocks it home low on the right.
4 for Hewlin.
34-15. Up the right side, Litweiler out to Fruth, to Rose, back to Trevor Fruth. Fruth, nice look down to the baseline, cutting low, and pass is thrown behind Selgo on the kick out by Litweiler, but it was tipped out of bounds by the Eagles.
And right now, the hops in the step of the Blue Streaks, and North Central now maybe wearing down a little bit.
Inbounds to Trevor Fruth. Fruth on the left point, trying to utilize a screen from Roofer. Crossover going left, jump pass to the right baseline. Jumper from 12, no good by Selgo. Ewell on the board for North Central, gives off to Kidston. Up the left side now to Martin. Or to a short, I should say. Short on the baseline, double team, kick out Kidston. He'll hoist a 3. Nope, way off target. Rebound, Fruth had a man streaking deep, but it's taken back by North Central. Down low for Slagle, layup on the right side, will drop. 4-point turnaround there. Archbold had a man deep. North Central breaks it up and gets the 2 of their own.
4 for Slagle.
34-17. Blue Streaks with the lead. Fruth on the right wing, cutting through now to Rose. Rose working his way in the paint, off the dribble, on the turnaround, knocks it down.
10 for Jason Rose. Very strong kid and nice touch.
Approaching his season average of right around 15 a game. 5:20 remaining, third period. 36-17, Blue Streaks. Down low to Hewlin. Drop it back out to Martin. Martin shows the ball, attacks to the right baseline. Up off glass, no good. Rebound, Slagle, and a foul called, no shot. It'll be on the floor. And that'll be on Roofer, his 3rd. And that's why Dan Beal was quickly off of Doug Krause's bench.
Doug knew immediately that the foul was on Roofer and got him out. And just sit him down and talk to him.
Sophomore who has steadily gained minutes, in fact worked his way into the starting role from the beginning of the season. Close to 5, Pettit gets it into Hewlin, left side no good, and the rebound goes to the Blue Streaks. Trevor Fruth on the left point, into the left corner now, baseline drive. Litweiler leaves it for Beal, out to Fruth. Fruth, wrap around pass to the jumper from Litweiler for 3, no good. Litweiler attacks and kept that loose ball alive to Beal. Over to the right baseline, now Rose driving, hangs, and an offensive foul call.
I believe so.
Yeah, they did. They get the charge on Jason Beal, or Jason Rose, I should say.
His 2nd.
And the possession will go over to North Central. Again, Andy Short coming in needing 11 for 1,000, has 5, so he is 6 shy of it. But if you ask Andy, the most important thing, and everybody else, is North Central right now. Why did we have a stoppage?
Not sure.
And now the official looks as confused as anybody. I don't know what he's stopped play for.
What's going on? They're going to have to go over and talk. They're going over and talk to James Zachridge about it. Shane Martin headed to the locker room. I don't know. I'm just not quite sure.
4:43, clock stop for the moment. It's 36-17. James didn't take a timeout, I know that. Oh, we have a number switch. I saw Matt Kern say something about switching numbers. I don't understand why that would cause a stoppage.
No, I don't either. And that's what Doug Krause is saying, I believe. It's Hewlin.
Yep, Hewlin will be in number 20, so it's a number change.
Oh, I see. He has some blood on his forearm that he's stopping, and he must have gotten blood on his uniform. So they're telling him about the number change, but I don't know why they had to stop the game for that.
Well, now we're going to solve the nation's problems here in this little break, apparently. Both coaches are explaining what's going on, and now we're back at it. North Central possession. Pettit on the right side of the floor, top the key now to Andy Short. Short saw the guy that set a pick for him go down, and Michael Kidston nearly lost the possession. Do get it back, though. Pettit going left, trying to juke his way to the left side. Entry pass for Slagle, intercepted. And Archbold just in another world right now defensively. Beautiful look cross court, but an even better play by Miller as he walks the wall and deflecting it out of bounds.
Nice hustle by Miller to to run down the weak side of the floor and get in that passing lane. Saved an easy 2.
Here comes the inbounds, low on the left. Beal, pure strength, muscles it in.
That's 6 for Dan Beal. He's played well tonight.
And it's 38-17. Archbold with the lead. 4:10 to play, and Short loses the handle out in front. This could turn into a layup drill. Fruth missed it from behind, followed by Rose, tipped away by Miller. Miller now with a 2-on-2 break. Miller going right side, lays it up, blocking foul on Archbold.
Yeah, he flopped, and so the referee called him on the foul.
It'll be on Beal.
His first.
And a couple of shots now for
Miller, I believe.
Seth Miller, who really has struggled all season at the line. Just 24% foul shooter. So Seth Miller, his first 2 is on the way and good. Hewlin will be back in along with Jason Martin for the Eagles. Slagle and Kidston get breathers. 38-18. Archbold out in front. Second free throw by Miller is up, in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound goes to Archbold. Rose gives off now to Trevor Fruth. Fruth back to Rose, over the left side to Litweiler. Litweiler on the wing to just above the foul line to Selgo. DJ Selgo looks inside, nothing there, sends it over to the right side behind the arc to Fruth. Down low to Selgo, turn around from 12, no good, right baseline.
Didn't get his shoulders real square that time.
Martin the rebound, and outlet now to Andy Short. Short high on the left with a basketball, looking for a screen, and is jumped out by 2 men. Out in front now to Miller, who nearly had it stripped away. Picked up by Kyle Pettit. Pettit weaves his way through, right side, cutting to the basket is Miller, off glass, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by the Eagles. It'll belong to the Blue Streaks. So with 3:20 remaining and counting, Archbold has the possession. Trevor Fruth over to the right side, gamble by Miller. Litweiler down low, and Beal has it stripped out of bounds. Again, North Central will stay on the defensive side of things. King and Cruz in for Archbold. Litweiler and Selgo sit down. Also, Andy Short will get a breather. Been a very frustrating night for Andy Short. I doubt he has seen as good a defensive effort all season.
Doubt it.
Left side, King will jack up the 3, no good. Weak side rebound, Hewlin, outlet now. Couple of Eagles back, layup, no. Changed by King, Martin unable to get it to go down. And the rebound comes out to Archbold, close to a travel by Rose. Up the right side to King. King goes to the basket strong and is hammered on the play by Seth Miller.
And that could be very close to an intentional foul. It was not dirty.
And somebody's going to take a timeout. Will be North Central.
Yeah, I think I saw Coach Zach mention the fall.
2:44 remaining third quarter. 38-18. Blue Streaks back to Pioneer after this. Cannell Superior Insurance Agency in downtown Montpelier, Ohio.
There to guide us, standing by us, strong in every storm.
Do you value life? Life insurance, that is. When you buy your life insurance from us through Auto Owners Insurance, we'll save you money with premium discounts on your car and homeowners coverage. You see, we're specialists in insuring people and the things people own. Because your life is valuable, you owe it to yourself and your family to talk to us about life. No problem life protection through Auto Owners Insurance.
44 remaining here in the third quarter. Going to the free throw line will be Jeremy King. First attempt on the way. It's back of the iron, no good.
It's Archbold's first miss from the foul line. They were 3 for 3 before that.
King, a 54% foul shooter on the season. Second one airborne is up and in. 1 of 2. And the lead is now 21 for Archbold, 39-18. We are late in the third quarter of basketball. 2:35 to play. Jason Martin on the right point, bounce pass into the corner to Pettit. Pettit attacking, going to the basket hard, and he lands hard.
Get up, mister. He hit hard.
Foul called, and he is still down. Now he's struggling to his feet.
He's had to gather himself, I believe, a little bit.
And that foul will be on Dan Beal, his second.
Kyle Pettit will shoot a pair of free throws now.
Pettit just a little bit out of control and was bumped by Beal. Beal, big, strong kid. Pettit went down hard.
Pettit 51% at the foul line.
He's 1 for 2 this evening at the line.
And he nails his first one. 39-19 now. Second one is up, and that one is no good. Rebound is going to be deflected around. The save attempt, it'll stay with North Central. Battle on the rebound for the loose ball. Battle on the loose ball for the rebound. Which way's right? we got a quarter to debate it, right?
Let's discuss it.
Here comes Phil Slagle. Slagle will report back in, this time for Seth Miller in the North Central lineup.
North Central will not quit. They'll continue to battle. Talking to Paul Allison, said it's a good bunch of kids, the North Central kids.
Pettit on the inbounds attempt and a foul. That'll be number 3 on Dan Beal.
If they got Beal. I think they got Klein, didn't they? Nope, they got Beal.
He's getting his money's worth tonight. That's for sure. He's played well off the bench. Nice look inside Ulen, and Ulen pushed.
No, they're going to call a bump. Is why he walked.
And is that King? No, it'll be 2 on Baden. Another one out of bounds. That's the 16th foul on Archbold. Inbounds to Ulen all the way out now to Short. Short over the left side. Lillard, kick it left corner, 3 ball, no good by Pettit. Long rebound, Chris Baden for Archbold. Baden will bring it up the floor. Baden left side, dishes off to Selgo. Or to Cruz, I should say. Cruz back out in front now to Kurt Klein. And they'll set up the offense. Klein over to Cruz on the left wing. Cruz top the key to Beal. Over to the right side now on the wing to Klein. Looks to cut through. Now Klein will attack the basket. Blocked and fouled on the play by Kyle Pettit.
Just a second.
With a minute 59 remaining now in the third period. Going to the free throw line will be Kurt Klein for the Archbold Blue Streaks. I believe Dan Beal. I read Doug Krause's lips, about ready to come out with this substitution. And the left-hander Klein sends in the first free throw. Klein 52% on the season. And it will be Beal exiting the lineup. Very athletic bunch here from Archbold. You play defense in the tournament, you're going to be able to stay in ball games. Your offense is there. That's what makes you a winning team at postseason time. 41-19 as Klein hit them both. Spin move by Andy Short just inside the foul line, forced it up. Wouldn't go, but he will go to the free throw line for a couple.
Now, if we have Archbold listeners, I'm not rooting for North Central. I'm rooting for Andy Short to get his 1,000 tonight. Fouls on Jeremy King, his 3rd.
And now Andy Short to the foul line. His first trip there of the night. 73% on the season. And he hits the first one. 6 now for Andy Short.
5 away. They're keeping a tab over there on the wall. The kids are.
Second free throw from Andy Short is also up and good. So the basketball will go back to Archbold. 41-21. Blue Streaks with the lead. 1:40 to play and counting, third quarter. Klein getting a double screen as he drives left. Now popping out is King. King drives, kicks it to the right baseline, and Greg Roars is onto the floor for the first time, and he can't find the handle and loses it out of bounds.
13th turnover for the Streaks. The Eagles have 20.
Bad start for Archbold turning it over. They've recovered nicely since that first quarter.
Only 3 turnovers in this quarter.
Right side, Pettit over to Lillard. Lillard back to Kyle Pettit. Pettit going through the paint, and Pettit is pushed on the floor.
They're going to get Roars maybe for a reach.
Yep. So now we walk to the free throw line.
Guessed wrong again. It'll be Klein for his third.
His third. 2-4, not 4-4. Trevor Fruth going to report back to the table now for Archbold as the first one is up and good by Kyle Pettit.
He has 3 on the evening. He's 3 of 5 from the foul line.
41-22 Archbold. Second Pettit free throw is going to get the roll and drop home. 41-23. Fruth back in at the point now for Archbold as he gets it across midcourt. North Central man-to-man defensively. Over to the right side now to Cruz. He's open for three. Nope, too strong. North Central, a couple of trips here maybe before the buzzer, Heiss. Cut it to maybe 14, somewhere in there. How about a three from Short? And bingo. Andy Short now, what, one away?
That's 10, yes.
1 point away from 1,000, but North Central suddenly with a little life as they've cut it to 15. A 7-0 run has allowed this to happen now. King, top of the key to Roars. Roars, left side to Fruth. 45 seconds to play in the third. Down low, drop step. Baden is rejected by Slagle. A little energy now on the defensive end. Short, off a double screen. Short driving to the basket. Short hangs. There's his 1,000. Andy Short has just picked up his 1,000th point, and James Ackridge spends a timeout with 30 seconds. Andy Short, welcome to the 1,000-point club here in Pioneer, the 9th boy in North Central basketball history.
They're going to present him with the game ball, and then they're going to play with his ball the rest of the night. Or are they going to make the switch?
Well, Heiss, this is the third Eagle 1,000-point scorer we've seen.
Bunch of balloons saying 1,000, taken out onto the floor.
And plenty of family and friends on hand, and North Central crowd, of course, very receptive. Short little ceremony here.
All of our student athletes, and tonight, give a hand to one who has joined 10 others in the 1,000-point club, Andy Short.
We just stopped it very quickly. Evergreen was very good about it, but they don't have to allow you to stop the basketball game. James Ackridge took a timeout to do so. That gave him a lengthy timeout, and I'm sure that Doug Krause was in total agreement with that.
Congratulations, Andy Short, for career point number 1,000 for his career. All right, final 30 seconds of the third quarter, and suddenly this gym is alive. Foul from behind on Pettit, and he knew it right away as he reached.
Nod his head, said, yep, I got him.
But North Central is in the midst right now, Heiss, of a 9-0 run. They've turned a 22-point deficit and shaved it down to 13.
You look out there, and there's one starter for Archbold on the floor. So Doug Krause playing a lot of people.
In the backcourt, Fruth with the basketball. Let's see if Archbold holds for the final shot here with 20 seconds to play in the third. Certainly giving that indication. Up across the timeline, double high post, ball knocked free by Pettit in the backcourt. Retrieved, and then it'll be called over and back.
I think he just went between his legs and lost the dribble.
Pettit didn't.
I don't think Pettit touched it. The official's saying he didn't.
Doug Krause disagrees. Big trip here, North Central, Heiss. If they can get a field goal here, they're down to cutting it to 11, maybe 10.
Yep. Big possession late in the third quarter for North Central.
12 seconds to play. Lillard inbounds to Short. Short on the left side, attacking, and he is going to be fouled on the baseline. They pointed right at Roars. Or maybe it wasn't against Andy Short driving. Okay, it will be. Because Slagle was looking and thought maybe it was a battle for position. Yeah, it is going to be Phil Slagle at the line. It wasn't on Andy driving. It was Roars on a hold on the inside on Slagle, is Matt Kearns' call. So Phil Slagle will be the Eagle that will step up to the free throw line, where he is a 56% foul shooter. You can understand why Andy Short went straight to the foul line.
Well, yeah.
He's as automatic as North Central is on the season. Other than Lillard, Zeb Lillard's 5 for 5 on the season, so. But Short among the regulars, the top 7 or 8, is the top free throw percentage. Last time 1-1, he couldn't connect on the front end. Rebound Archbold quickly the other way. King has plenty of time. Left side, stops, kick out now. Rose has it with 2. 1, jumper on the way. Good if it goes. No.
Third quarter in the books. It's 41-28. We have a new basketball game. North Central has made this interesting, cutting it to 13. We'll be back for the fourth in a moment.
Walk into the kitchen or tile the entry hall. With Butterfine Lumber, you can do it all.
Spring isn't far off, and you can spring into savings right now with the help of Lutterbine Lumber in Edgerton. Now through February 24th, Lutterbine Lumber has savings on Milwaukee power tools like an 18-volt Power Plus 6.5. Trailing Archbold, but the Eagles have made a bit of a run to get back into this basketball game. Remember, it was 41-19. Eagles will have the first trip in the fourth quarter. Right side, Andy Short from Kidston. He'll go to the high post to Hewlin. Hewlin looks down low, and now there's a clear on the right side. Hewlin off glass, no. Followed by Miller. Skies for the rebound. Head and ball fake. Up, no good. So North Central a couple of chances, and now Miller converts or commits the foul inside.
Just a second. Yeah, hustle foul by Miller. He got the offensive rebound, missed the shot. Just simply tried to make up for it and climb the back.
Martin, Kidston, Miller, Hewlin, and Short for North Central. Selgo, Roofer, Fruth, Rose, and Litweiler for Archbold as we open the fourth quarter. Archbold left to right with a basketball. Selgo jump pass through to Litweiler. He and Miller collide, and we have a foul called, yeah, on Seth Miller. That'll be his third. Two quick ones, bing bang.
Zachary's not going to like that foul. It was both going for the basketball.
Out of bounds here on the sideline. Not quite the bonus. That's the sixth team foul on North Central.
Matt Kearns to do a little housework here.
Hicksville Montpelier tomorrow night on the final edition of boys basketball, and their road to Columbus gets underway Tuesday night. We'll have a doubleheader from Bryan in Division 4. North Central and Edgerton in game number 1, followed by Stryker and Hicksville in game number 2 here on WBNO Sports. Jason Rose now to trigger in here in the half court, gets it in to Roofer and gets it right back immediately. North Central obviously man-to-man. Full denial everywhere, trying to keep it out of Fruth's hands at least. Fruth in the backcourt, that's going to be over and back, yeah.
15th turnover for Archbold.
Possession to the Eagles.
Coach Kraus not happy. That was just a blunder.
North Central again, another chance to cut it to 11. Right side to Andy Short. Short on the wing, behind the arc. Bounce pass to the baseline to Hewlin. Hewlin with pressure through it behind Miller. Miller able to retrieve it. Hands off now to Short. Short gets a screen. They'll jump right out on him, double team on him. He'll flip it to Martin. Martin right side to Miller. They'll reverse it back into the hands now of Andy Short. This being smothered defensively. Gets free for three, though. No good. And the rebound goes to Jason Rose in traffic. Rose outlet now to Selgo. Selgo jump pass down low diagonally, muscled up and in for Joel Roofer.
Nice pass by Selgo diagonally from the right wing down to the left square.
And it's 43-28 now. Martin the other end. Pull up on the foul line jumper, no good. That one a force. And the rebound goes to the Blue Streaks. Across the timeline, Fruth to Roofer, back to Trevor Fruth. Over to the right side now to Selgo. Selgo down low, held. Yeah. Jason Rose held on the play by Kidston.
And it was Kidston who took the shot at the other end. And he just held him. He knew he was mismatched. Yep. I'm not letting him get it. I'm just not going to let him get it and get an easy one. So really a pretty intelligent foul by Michael. Could have been called intentional because he just basically wrapped him up.
Slagle, Pettit, and Lillard. Now, this is the group that's in now that made this run. A smaller, quicker lineup for the Eagles. Jason Rose to the line for a 1-and-1. Second best on the team in foul shooting percentage with a number of attempts at 75%. And the first one is up, and it is good. We're in the bonus the rest of the way, and that's 6:27, so still a lot of time left in the ball game. Second free throw upcoming now. And Rose nails that one as well.
12 for Jason.
45-28.
Leading scorer for the Streaks tonight.
And quick 4 points, and Archbold's got it back up to 17. Pettit jump stop at the foul line, dump pass down low on the block, and a hold. Doug Kraus wanting the travel, not going to be called. It'll be a hold, and Slagle goes to the line. Double bonus time.
Selgo for his first.
So Phil Slagle will shoot 2.
He is 2 for 3. Just missed the front end of the 1-and-1 in the third quarter.
Free throw number 1 from Slagle up, and it is good. 45-29. Well, if North Central does go on to lose this basketball game, they can look at 3 straight possessions, late third, early fourth, where they had chances to get it to, 10 or 11 and then even into single digits and came up empty. And they were in the middle of a run. Both free throws converted, not saying that they're out of time now because it's at only 15 with 6:08 and counting. Right side on the floor for Archbold. Litweiler now top of the key to Joel Rufer. Rufer back cut for Fruth. Fruth on the baseline, nice help side by Short. Kick out now to Litweiler. Litweiler spins, turnaround inside the foul line, too strong. Martin the rebound for North Central. Up the right side, deflected away, but North Central still able to get it back. Short right side goes to the basket, no, and we have a blocking foul called on Archbold. And that'll be on Joel Rufer, and that will be number 4. So Andy Short will go to the free throw line. A fortuitous bounce for North Central there because the deflection by Salgo was setting up a 3-on-1, but it ended up bouncing into the hands of Andy Short. And Short shoots 2 now. First one on the way is good. Archbold 14-5, North Central 11-7. Blue Streaks have won 4 of their last 5. North Central has won their last 3 after that double loss weekend we saw with Hilltop and Montpelier. So they've recovered from that nicely. And Andy Short bottoms them both.
14 for Andy.
And if you're just tuning in, he is over 1,000 for his career this evening. The lead is 13, however, for the Blue Streaks, 45-32. Nice drive, right side layup, good. Litweiler just going around Zeb Lillard and getting 2.
Just a smidgen quicker off the dribble and beat him to the spot.
Inbounds and a foul called on Fruth from behind. And now Pettit will go to the free throw line.
Fruth first.
Right now, Heiss, 0 rhythm to this basketball game, is there?
No.
I mean, stoppages every 5, 6, 7 seconds, it seems like. Pettit will go to the foul line to shoot. Double bonus again. That was just number 1 on Trevor Fruth. And Pettit front rims the first one. Miller, Hewlin, and Kidston back in. Dan Beal will report in for Archbold. By the way, it was Slagle, Lillard, and Martin who will sit down. And Rufer is forced out with his 4th foul. One more free throw coming up now for Kyle Pettit, and he got that one. 47-33, Blue Streaks. Fruth jump pass up ahead, right side. Litweiler for the 3, in and out, no good. Skying for the rebound was Rose, but he lost it.
Wow, that would have been an impressive rebound.
I mean, he was up. Full court pressure. Nope, going to pull it off now. Going to just play straight up. Tenacious man-to-man, half-court set. 5:20 and counting remaining. So North Central with time, trailing by 14. Andy Short, left point, comes back top the key, right side to Pettit. Back into the hands now of Andy Short. Short, dribble drive, stumbles, fires left side. Here comes Kidston. Kidston to the left elbow, jumper off the dribble, fires an air ball. Rebound grab by Selgo. And now DJ Selgo will bring it up himself. Selgo left to right, stop,
nice
pass down low, Beal head and ball fake, pumps it up, no good. Rebound lost by the Blue Streaks, but it was lost by the Blue Streaks. I'm going to say touched by North Central, but nope, off Archbold.
Beal had a nice look there and hesitated just a split second too long. He gave North Central defender time to get down there.
So North Central possession again with 4:45, 47-33 Archbold. Pettit between the circles. Thought about the 3. Boy, Hewlin had Beal pinned, and then it's taken away by Fruth, and then lost by Selgo, but he was fouled on the play. And the personal going on Michael Kidston.
Kidston second.
Kind of a sarcastic clap. Round of applause from Archbold fans on getting a call. So DJ Selgo to the free throw line. A surprisingly good-looking shot, Heiss, but only 37% right here at the free throw line. Nails that one, though. Well, Heiss, there's a lot of things, and you could attest to this probably as well as anybody. There's a lot of things that frustrate you as a coach, but is there anything more frustrating than the inability of a team consistently to hit free throws? I mean, is that pretty frustrating?
Yeah, it's very frustrating. It seems so easy. No one guarding you, but, sometimes it's one of the tougher things to do, especially when it becomes mental.
Selgo able to bury both of them, though, 49-33. Archbold and North Central have improved in that area. Back cut, nice feed. Hewlin to Short, lays it up and in on the left side.
Nicely done, nice pass. Nice finish by Short.
49-35. Will North Central slow start and all the turnovers just be
Too much to overcome. Left side, Selgo, maybe an ill-advised three, but a long rebound to Fruth. Oh, the no-look inside, and Rose wasn't ready for it. Didn't look it in.
16th turnover. Rose goes by and says, my fault. And assistant coach Kennedy saying, boys, run the offense.
North Central basketball. We've seen 2 or 3 trips now, Heis, with quick threes when Archbold's up 14, 15, 16. At the halfway point of the fourth, Andy Short penetrates, loses the handle, but gets it back. Another important trip for North Central if they have any thoughts of a run. The cut now to Short. Short, nice leaner in the paint just below the foul line. Couldn't get it to go, and then Hewlin couldn't hang on to the offensive rebound. It'll go over to the Blue Streak.
Every possession important for North Central. They're basically going to have to score about every time down.
Trailing by 14. Fruth. Now cross court to Rose. Rose, bounce pass ahead for Selgo. Selgo to the baseline. Beal wide open, low on the left, powers it up and in.
Nice. Assist Selgo, looking up the floor well.
Timeout, James Ackridge, 3.5 to play. It's Archbold by near Ohio. Special Thursday night edition of boys basketball. 3:36 remaining in the contest. 51-35, Blue Streaks with the advantage. North Central basketball.
North Central has a score every time down. Archbold's going to run a lot of clock every time down. They may have the nothing but a layup rule in effect during that timeout. I think Coach Krause is probably saying, don't be throwing up any dumb threes, boys.
Across midcourt now, Andy Short with the basketball over to the right side of Kidston. Kidston top of the key. Seth Miller now will shift it over to the left side to Zeb Lillard. Lillard looks out on top, nothing there. Now Hewlin flashes out on the left wing. Greg Hewlin bouncing it off now to Andy Short. Short trying to penetrate, kicks it over to the left corner. Lillard thought about the jump shot, bounces it out now to Kidston. Over to the right side to Miller. Seth Miller juking to the baseline, off glass, no good. And the rebound to Beal. 3 minutes and counting to play. Rose across the timeline gives to Fruth. Over to the right side now to Litweiler. Litweiler on the wing. There's that wheel cut through by Selgo. They'll set a screen for him, and now Selgo post. Instead, they'll stay on the right side to Litweiler, and they'll flip it out in front now to Beal. And as you alluded, Heis going to run some offense. 2:42, 2:41. Archbold by 16. Closing in on win number 15 of the season to close out the regular season. Nice look, nice cut. Beal, though, couldn't finish in the paint.
A lot of control on the shot.
Outlet pass now to Miller on the right side. Seth Miller skip pass to Andy Short. Short down low for Hewlin. Hewlin, blocking foul called on Dan Beal. And it will put Greg Hewlin on the free throw line.
4 on Dan Beal.
Hewlin, a 62% foul shooter. 2:23 remaining. Well, Archbold, a team that's advanced to the district semis in Ada last year before losing to LCC. Free throw no good by Hewlin. Remember, Heis, that was the pass the phone game.
Oh, jeez. How could we forget that one?
Jeremy King in, Beal out. Roofer returns. Is that Roofer or is that Baden? Beg your pardon, Baden back in. Also Kurt Klein coming back on for the Blue Streaks now. Hewlin, free throw number 2 is good, and here comes Slagle in for North Central. Also Cruz coming back for Archbold, so let's just wait until we get them all in, and then we'll check the lineups. It's Klein, Baden, Cruz, King, and Jason Rose. North Central counters with Martin, Pettit, Lillard, Slagle, and Miller. Kurt Klein at the point for the Archbold Blue Streaks. Comes over here to the right side now to Mark Cruz.
Oh,
heavy contact. Miller lays out Cruz, or King, I should say, and absolutely no call and no response from Doug Krause. He just said, well, this is the way the night's going to go. We're up 15, 2 minutes to go. Right side, Rose. He did knock him down. 3-ball Cruz, no good. Rebound, Slagle on the inside, and again, bodies go down on that big, strong rebound. Up the right side, down to Miller. North Central, though, running out of time, and possessions as a travel is called.
Krause going to his bench.
Yep. And Eddie Burkholder going to come in for the Blue Streaks. I'm always thinking ahead, Heis. So
yeah,
there's possibility. It's not going to matter. You'll get it done. Klein, over and back.
Over and back. Unforced there. Just on the dribble, crossed the line, and then took a step back, stepped on the backside of the line.
Well, it'll be regather time for North Central. They will play at Stryker tomorrow night. They're at 11-8 now after this setback to Archbold. Blue Streaks will close out their regular season. 3-ball Lillard, up, no good. Rebound on the inside, Roars, and crashing into Roars is Lillard going for the offensive rebound.
Had to call that one.
So walking to this end, it will be Greg Roars.
1 in bonus.
7 of 13 at the free throw line on the season, just under 54%. We have 1:34 left in the basketball game.
Greg Roars, a 6'4" senior.
Archbold will have 8 days off to get ready for either Bluffton or Montpelier in the Division III sectional at Defiance. North Central, after they play tomorrow night, remember, as we had told you Burkholder was coming in, and he finally will check in now. And North Central, after playing tomorrow night, will then take Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, so 3-day rest, and then get ready to play that Tuesday night game against Edgerton. Eagles, of course, already have the BBC Championship. Congratulations to them for that. 8-1 season, trying to finish 9-1 tomorrow night as Roars bangs in the first free throw. Well, for James Ackridge, not a ton of positives tonight, Heist, but one they can take out of it is the way North Central battled back and made it interesting here in the second half.
They did not quit. We said they wouldn't, and they didn't. They battled the entire basketball game, and it made this closer than maybe it, with 22 turnovers, it should have been.
Roars hitting both free throws now. Andy Short across midcourt. Over to the right side to Lillard as North Central looks for some instant offense. Down low to Slagle, and he's fouled on the play by Roars with 1:21.
Roars second, Slagle to the line. He is 4 of 5 tonight, so a bright spot at the foul line for North Central, Phil Slagle.
Well, we mentioned as Slagle hits the free throw, here comes Pettit back in. We mentioned, you know, playing this weekend or not playing. If you're the case of Edgerton not playing, their season is done until the postseason. What's James Ackridge looking for in not only tonight's game but tomorrow night's game? Obviously to stay healthy, but what's he looking for to build momentum for in the Tuesday game?
Continue to play hard, continue to execute. That's very important. As Andy Short comes out to a nice round of applause right now, Coach Ackridge is getting his seniors out for one nice round of applause here at home for these North Central kids. Bueland out to a nice round of applause. We missed a couple of the other seniors. Miller come out earlier. Coach Ackridge just looking for them to continue to battle, continue to execute, maybe work on some things that he has planned for his game plan for the tournament.
Yeah, because certainly we're not seeing everything tonight. As Slagle hits the second one, and he will leave as well.
Now we have a problem here at the table.
I think it's because it's a 50. No, I think it's because it's a 53, and that's what they're looking at. Remember, Ulen left with his number 53. This is a JV 53, and I think they're just making sure.
So they're going to have to call a technical foul. The assets. Yeah. And that's too bad. You know, but they have to do it. That's what the rule book says.
Yep. Because who came into the lineup was Brandon Alamong, who is a JV number 53.
And Coach Krause was maybe telling him to let it go if he all possibly can.
Well, if you're Archbold.
But he can't. You just can't.
If you're Archbold, I guess your thoughts going into the postseason now. You have 8 days before you're going to play again. Do you feel pretty good about what you saw here tonight if you're Doug Krause for the most part?
Oh, especially the defensive effort. Yes, I think they do feel very good about it. I think that, you know, maybe still some offensive things to work on, but defensively, Archbold really got at it.
And Doug Krause going to send one of his little U seniors to the line to try to get him in the book here, Eddie Burkholder. Who does? So a nice little moment here for Blue Streaks fans. 5'10" senior. We've had a night filled with some pretty good moments. Andy Short, of course, even though it's in a losing effort, does go over 1,000 for his career. Second free throw by Burkholder is no good. And again, the tee called because of the entry of another number 53. Hewlin was that initially.
So it wasn't anything terrible, you know.
Denied away by Lillard and stolen by North Central. He gives off now, and attacking on the right side is Martin. Drives, dishes, Lillard for three. Going to be short, way short. Roars the rebound, and a foul called. And probably now the time to call the dogs off.
Well, that was on the rebound.
Right.
But yeah, the foul is on Pettit, his fourth.
54-38, minute 10 left in the basketball game.
I believe Greg Rohr's going back to the line where he was just 2 of 2. He'll shoot double bonus.
So Archbold will be 15-5 and close out their regular season, and North Central falls to 11-8. North Central still able to improve on last season when they finished 10-12, so more wins this season if you're looking improvement-wise. Free throw no good by Roars. While we have this opportunity, want to say a big thanks to everyone here associated at North Central High School. This is our final trip here.
They always take good care of us.
Yes, they do.
North Central.
Bob Alexander, superintendent. Paul Allison, principal. Dave Thompson, athletic director. Of course, the coaches for joining me on the pregame show. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be able to corral Doug Krause and talk to him. After this Archbold win, they lead at 56-38 with a minute to play. Pettit with the basketball, close to a 5. Hands off now to Brandon Alamong. Alamong looks over to Pettit on the right side. Pettit, nice look down low. Blocked on the inside by Baden. Lillard, though, comes away with it. Lillard leans in, no good. And the rebound comes out, though, to Pettit behind the back. Ball tipped away. Lillard grabs it, and he stepped out of bounds, but it was Archbold who stepped out of bounds. 43 seconds to play. It'll still be North Central basketball. Pettit will trigger in. Looking all the way out in front now to Derek Wyman. Wyman to the foul line to Pettit. He'll hoist the three off the iron, no good. Roars the rebound. Deflected away, and Roars going to get it back, though. Lays it up and in.
Roars must be a favorite with this team because his teammates were really up cheering for him when he hit that shot.
And that makes it 57-38. Fackler jump pass down, and they'll kick it out. Kidston for the triple try. That's off target, no good. And a collision in the corner for the loose ball with 15 seconds. We have an injured Eagle down.
Curled up in a ball.
I think it's Pettit.
Is he holding his knee or ankle? To his right side of it. Is it Pettit? I can't tell who it is for sure.
It is Pettit. Yeah.
And I think that's Archbold's trainer going out, so you got to like that. I remember when I was coaching a game at Archbold, Chris McCrae had a cut on his chin, and the referees were making me take him out, and there was no blood rule then. And the Archbold trainers worked very hard to get the bleeding stopped and get him back in the ball game. They didn't have to because it was a close basketball. In fact, we won the basketball game, and I always gave credit to the Archbold trainers, more concerned about the kids. They could have lollygagged a little bit and kept one of our 1,000-point players off the floor, but they did not, and that's very good.
And Pettit is up and on his feet, walking off.
Rolled an ankle. But I credit that, and Archbold's trainer went sprinting right out there at that time, caring about kids. Just caring about kids, and that's good.
And now Lillard is out of the lineup, the last senior to check out. James Ackridge will get him out of the lineup with 15 seconds to play. Inbounds on the left side. Colt Fackler with the basketball has it taken away, and a foul called. 12 seconds to play.
I'm just chuckling because it was the basketball game is over and it was a touch foul.
Evidently, John doesn't want this thing to end, does he?
I guess not. Who's that, Colt?
Yep.
Who's at the line?
Colt Fackler. And he back rims the first of two. One more to come. Well, at this rate, Heiss, morning show is going to be here. Second free throw from Fackler. Up, and that one's no good. We'll battle for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of North Central. So the Blue Streaks
will have one final possession, leading 57-38. We take the countdown. 3-ball, Burkholder. Hit it! Eddie Burkholder from 3, left wing. And there's your basketball game. Archbold, outstanding defensive effort of the night as they defeat North Central 60-38. Stay tuned. The Bryan Municipal Utilities post-game report will be coming your way from North Central after these final messages.
Nice throw, son.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks to PowerLink high-speed internet access from Adelphia, this man can access the internet at any time. PowerLink is always on. It comes right through his cable line, and it's lightning fast.
That's my boy.
If this man had dial-up service, chances are he'd still be at his computer instead of spending some quality time with his son.
Give me all you got.
Okay.
Oh,
Dad, are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we read a book or something for a while, huh?
Yes, PowerLink can make everyone's life better, including yours.
Thanks, PowerLink.
Call 1-800-346-2288 today to order PowerLink from Adelphia. Sign up now and get your first 3 months for just $19.95 per month, plus a free self-installation kit. Call 1-800-346-2288 now and save over $150. PowerLink high-speed internet access, only from Adelphia. 1-800-346-2288. Offer ends soon. Service may not be available in all areas.
The cold weather is upon us, and what better way to warm up than with a bowl of chili from the Bryan Dairy Queen. That's right. Not only is the Bryan Dairy Queen open year...
And best of luck to the North Central Eagles tonight from the Pioneer Pizza Barn. Indulge your sweet tooth after the game and place an order for Cinesweets at the Pioneer Pizza Barn. Have them as an appetizer or after you've finished off one of their mouth...
28 after 3, and then the final margin of victory, Archbold 60, North Central 38. Blue Streaks will finish their regular season at 15-5. While North Central, still with a game to go, stands right now at 11-8. They travel to Stryker tomorrow night. Our Pepsi most valuable player this evening going to go to Jason Rose with his 12 points in a very solid outing, of course, passing the basketball, D'ing it up, and rebounding the basketball as well. Special congratulations in a losing effort to Andy Short of the North Central Eagles for getting his 1,000th point for his career. So Doug Kraus going to come up here and talk to us. This, by the way, is the Bryan Municipal Utilities post-game report here this evening, as we'll go through the final totals in just a moment. Doug, congratulations.
Good job, Doug.
On the win here tonight. You and I talked in the pregame show about getting after it defensively after the Napoleon game. I thought you did a real good job right from the get-go tonight.
Well, that was our key going into the game. You know, we've come over here in the past, and, you know, in fact, 2 years ago, North Central laid one on us, and, you know, we said, hey, they're awfully tough at their home floor, and we just got to come out and we got to regroup defensively and get in people's faces. We had a lot of respect for Andy Short. Of course, he got his 1,000th point. We really didn't want to see him get it tonight, but he's a good kid, worked hard, and then, you know, we win the game by 15-20, he can get us 1,000. That's a nice credit to a fine young player. He doesn't have a lot of great skills, you know, but I'll tell you what, he's worked hard in his game, and he's added new dimension, like I told you before the game, of going to the rack. So it was a good game for us. We had to guard him. You know, North Central came out the third quarter. I thought they really got a lot more physical, and, you know, kind of got back in a little bit, and I thought we answered their call.
Kids did a nice job. I was just going to go there. Kids did a nice job keeping their composure for the most part in that third and even into the fourth quarter a little bit. They had a couple of trips, maybe to get it to 9 or 10, and maybe it's a different ball game. They handled it well.
Yeah, I thought we had some really good defensive stops at different stages of the contest there. Again, it all is precipitated going against, you know, Short, and Ted Litweiler was pretty much the guy on him for the most part, and Ted guards pretty well, and he usually gets the opponent's best player, but it's a whole team effort. The other 4 guys in the court have to be doing some good things too. I thought for the most part, they were one and done, you know, especially the first half, but I think we did a pretty good job on the boards.
Heis? 2 things, Coach. First of all, I have you unofficially for 14-17 at the foul line. You have to be happy with that.
Yeah, that's yeah.
How about ecstatic?
From game 1 to game 20, we've come a long way in that regard.
Second thing, Doug, I have you unofficially 35 points from your quote-unquote bench tonight. That makes you feel real good.
Yeah, we have a lot of guys we can throw in and out, and it's kind of a a hodgepodge of things sometimes trying to pick which guy is going to be hot coming in. But we just tell them, go in there and give us effort, contribute right away. Don't wait to contribute. Come in right now and make a play. Just make plays for us at both ends of the court. Our guys have done that pretty well. They may not get a lot of minutes at times, but they come in and make plays.
15-5, Doug. Good record against a very difficult schedule that you guys play. And, you schedule that way for the reason to get ready for the postseason. You'll start that in 8 days against either Montpelier or Bluffton.
Yeah, and we got the draw, like you said, and we got the bye. It's not always best to play a bye, but why play 2 games against good teams when you don't have to? So take your 1 game and hopefully get a chance to, scout a little bit. And, Bluffton, I don't know a whole lot about Bluffton, but obviously Montpelier is a team that we understand, know a little bit. They have the best player in our league as far as offensively, in John Boldus, and whoever we play, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a dogfight. They'll be their second game. It'll be our first game at tournament, and that first game, it's always good to get out of your way, hopefully in a real positive way.
Doug, congratulations, good win tonight.
All right, thanks a lot.
Job, Doug Rouse, head coach of the Archbold Blue Streaks. 15-5 is what they'll finish as they win tonight, 60-38 here in Pioneer. Heist, the final totals on this Archbold win.
Okay, scoring for the Archbold Blue Streaks, who finished their regular season at 15-5. Another solid year for the Archbold Blue Streaks on the basketball court. Tad Litweiler finishes with 4. Jason Rose, our MVP tonight, with 12. DJ Selgo played a nice game with 7. Joel Roofer, 2. He was hampered with fouls all night, really didn't get to play much. Mark Cruz with 3. Jeremy King, 6. Kurt Klein, 4. Chris Baden, 5. Eddie Burkholder, 4. Dan Beal played a real nice game inside. He finishes with 8. And Greg Roars finishes with 5 for a total of 60. For the North Central Eagles, who moved to 11-8, Andy Short, congratulations to Andy Short for scoring his 1,000th point. Thanks. He finishes with 16. Jason Martin with 3. Phil Slagle, 8. Greg Euland, 5. Seth Miller, 1. Kyle Pettit, 5 for a total of 38. Archbold, as we already said, 14 of 17 from the foul line. North Central improved a little bit, 20 of 30. Archbold out rebounds North Central 35-30. Archbold had 19 turnovers, and North Central did a nice job in the second half. They had 16 turnovers going into the second half and finished with only 22, so only 6 turnovers in the second half, so a much better job there. The stat that counts is the one on the scoreboard, and the scoreboard reads here tonight, Archbold 60, North Central 38.
And as we said, Archbold 15-5 on the season. North Central 1 more game tomorrow night at Stryker. They're at 11-8 right now. We will see North Central again on Tuesday night in the opening round of sectionals as they face Edgerton. Archbold, of course, as we said, has the bye, the number 1 seed in Division III at Defiance. They await the winner of Montpelier and Bluffton. Want to thank Tom Reemsnyder back at the station for helping us out there tonight as our broadcast engineer. Of course, the entire staff that we mentioned earlier here at North Central High School. You've been listening to the Bryan Municipal Utilities post-game report, your hometown provider for safe, reliable water, electric, and communication services. Bryan Municipal Utilities, reliable, local, yours. Tomorrow night, Hicksville at Montpelier to wrap up the boys' regular season. Again, our final tonight, Archbold, too much for North Central as they win here in Pioneer, 60-38. Again, congratulations to Andy Short as he goes over 1,000.